What a matchup we have here in the front court break.
Each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the small forward.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
Three-pointer, Lillard. The Cavaliers pull it in. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "Do you have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak. A multiple time MVP. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And so it's Milwaukee now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Lillard with a screen for Middleton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Inside, Middleton's so dangerous. Just a cunning scorer in the paint.
Mitchell looking it over. Cans it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Well, good with the triple. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Three-pointer, Lillard hits the three-point bomb.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And Lillard can knock these things down in his sleep. He makes it look so easy.
Mobley, a screen on Middleton. Again, Mitchell missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Lillard with no one around. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
2 minutes.
A wide open look here for Garland. Off target from three-point range.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Kicks it out to Giannis. Pass to Middleton. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game. 1:12 left here in the first quarter.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Prince with a screen on Mitchell. Lillard. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Lillard's got 8 points.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Mitchell outside. Mobley a screen on Middleton. And it's Mitchell missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Well, Chris Middleton recognizing the transition opportunity and taking off down the court to get ahead of everybody.
Garland with the bucket. Garland's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Lillard against Mitchell. It's Prince on the wing. No scoring in this one. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Mitchell against Middleton. Fires from deep. And Donovan Mitchell gets the 3.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He got into double digits for the quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Inside, and it's
Yes, sir. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo? You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Lillard. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell passes to Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
That's a great finish from J.A. High percentage look inside from a very high percentage shooter.
Inside, Antetokounmpo, automatic.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That'll be his second foul of the game. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Here's Allen. Lays it up and banks it in. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Defense has got to respect that once Allen gets that close, he has that ability to score the ball.
Middleton on the wing, covered by Okoro. Middleton dishes to Giannis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
The assist.
Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Pass to Beauchamp. Portis for 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it.
2 minutes.
There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to.
2 minutes.
Just making it clockwork. Then continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Thompson sets the pick for Strus. Takes the 3. They get it back. And Thompson kicks to Wade. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Portis, the pass to Wright. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Wade from outside, and another 3 for Cleveland.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And Wright kicks to Portis. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Portis has got his first basket.
And Portis got that shot off really quick.
Wade, right side. The screen from Thompson. Jerome. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Portis. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cleveland ahead. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
We've got Sam Merrill. Thompson is out there with Wade. Then it's Max Strus, and it's LeVert in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Strus setting the screen for Wade. And it's off from three-point range. The Bucks trail. Portis, the pass to Connaughton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Stops the dunk there. The best best outcome in a bad situation.
It's his first trip to the line.
76% from the line a season ago.
And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. Thompson outside. Here's Merrill, defended by Trent. Merrill gets the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Pass to Beauchamp. Shoots from the corner. And it's Wade with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. LeVert kicks to Thompson. Merrill passes to Thompson, and the shot goes in. Thompson's got 5 now.
That's where TT does a lot of his damage. Foul line down.
Trent outside. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. 3-pointer, LeVert. The shot, no good. Bucks trail by 4. Connaughton kicks to Portis. And he gets the bucket. Portis has got his second basket of the game.
Getting inside and letting Portis do his work. He attacked the bucket that time.
Thompson right side. Thompson sets the pick for Wade. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Wade's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And here's Strus for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Right, the pass to Portis. Now, here's Trent. He's defended by Merrill. Back to Trent. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Merrill. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Another 3 for Cleveland.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
It's right on the wing. And there's the drive. Right side, Portis. From outside, off the mark. Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Merrill passes to Wade. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Bucks on defense. They trail by 7. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 13.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Pass to Connaughton. Back to Portis. Shot clock at 6. Over Allen. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Portis has got 6 points in the quarter, and stolen by Wright. Here's Beauchamp. Bangs home the trifecta. And now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Well, he's very smart about spotting up in transition, and no one rotated over to contest that one.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. And here is Mitchell. 13 points in the game. Mobley, a screen on Trent. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Portis. Trent outside. Over Mitchell. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we hit. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Bucks, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the small forward spot. Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Antetokounmpo. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Mitchell outside. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Sweet move. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. And Lillard gets double teamed. Stolen by Okoro. And Mobley throws it down.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. His precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
Got that one up quick.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Allen, a screen on Middleton. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Garland against Lillard. Offline with his 3. The Cavaliers leading by 9. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Middleton. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Now Lillard. Prince kicks to Lopez. Bucks passing it around. And that one is hammered home.
Middleton getting up there allows him, with that height, to get up and jam it down.
Mobley outside. And another miss by Cleveland.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Middleton. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. That 3 off the mark. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Mobley finds Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night.
2 minutes.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Mitchell. Here's the lob. Giannis up high and down home.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets. How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So it's the Bucks now. 7-point differential. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Prince setting a pick for Lillard. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Garland looking it over. To the wing on the left. Allen, a screen on Prince. Okoro shot is off. Bucks trail by 5. Kicks it out to Prince. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. The drive by Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Allen for the 3. The rebound by Middleton. Here's Milwaukee now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Garland. To tie it up. Lillard misses. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Mitchell against Middleton. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley outside. The 3 from Garland. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
No, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Mitchell outside, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds. They had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Three-pointer, Lillard. No good on that one. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did it.
Let's take a look at... Phoenix's opening lineup. Josh Okogie is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's done in a power forward. And for Cleveland, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. Well, it's fair to say we can expect a bruising battle between these two, Grant.
Yeah, these are two teams that dare you to bring the ball at them. They both feast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
Outside Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Durant finds Nurkic. Back to Durant. Dunn outside. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
For 3, Allen, and he buries his first look.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And Mobley gets it to go.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 3-point game. And there's a pick. Here's Booker. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Nurkic. It's intercepted. Fast break Cleveland. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Dunn left side. Here's Booker. Back to Dunn. He's off on that one. Okoro, the defensive effort. Out to Mobley. From behind the arc. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mobley's got 5 now.
This is something that Mobley is still developing. It's nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. And so it's Phoenix with it. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring, but how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, BA. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. He can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Wade's checked in.
Number 32, Dean Wade.
A minute 22 left in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Now, look, Mitchell has that rare combination of lightning and thunder. Like, he will blow by you quick, fast, and he will finish over your big.
Now here's Booker. Into the lane, and Booker with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Mitchell. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Mobley. The rebound by Devin Booker. Suns trail by 4. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Booker. Going inside. And Booker with the jam.
Boy, Booker has so many ways to beat you on that offensive end.
Cleveland has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Mitchell. And stolen by Durant. And here they come. And that one is hammered home.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
12 seconds left in the first quarter. Okoro, left side. For 3, Booker. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's a tie game in Cleveland. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Kevin Durant, Devin Booker out there with Josh Okogie. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's done in at the 4-man position.
I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now, look, for a 6'1" guard, this man can absolutely fly.
Now here's Mitchell. Mitchell, bullseye from distance. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
He shoots. And that one's good by Durant.
This is how smart Durant is, able to break defenses apart in screen rolls like it's nothing.
Okoro passes to Mitchell. Tries the spin move. Ooh, Mitchell just muscling his way in.
Check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt. Drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Pass to Nurkic. Rejected by Mitchell.
With enthusiasm. When Mitchell gets a chance to block it, he embraces that moment.
Suns foul. Josh Okogie. His first team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. The 3 from Mitchell.
A phenomenal defender. Durant's quickness and length really bothers shooters.
Off target from the wing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 3. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You can tell with that smile on his face. Mitchell making the most of that opportunity. Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Ooh, Mitchell. He's a bully on the drive.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Outside Booker. Right wing. Dunn. Pass to Booker. Back to Dunn. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Inside. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim, Betty.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8. Back to Dunn. Stolen. The 3 from Okoro. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want. The guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Dunn. Got a hand on it. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Wade. That 3's off the mark. Durant with it. Picked up by Allen. On the wing, Wade. No points yet. Allen with a screen on Durant. Here's Wade. And it's Cleveland with another.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Booker, good.
Oh, the ever-expanding range of Devin Booker, making you pick him up pretty much at half court.
Here's Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. For 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. To the inside. And Nurkic with the bucket on the assist from Booker.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
A 3 off the inbound. And it's Max Strus with the 3. Strus has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so that brings the first half to a close. Cleveland on top. They're up by 10. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
25.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
They've got Darius Garland. He's out there with Max Strus. Karis LeVert is out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Thor in at the 4. That's the 5 from Cleveland right now. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley field to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Now here's Garland. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
There's a screen by Bull. Here's Jones. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Garland, the pass to LeVert. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. No good with the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Allen. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. It's LeVert on the wing. Defended by Jones. Here's the three. The shot by LeVert. No good. Suns trail by 11. Three-pointer. Beal connects from downtown. Beal's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
It's the confidence of Beal. He lets it fly from range when he really likes the look.
Outside Strus from the arc. Pure from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
For three, Allen. Another three for Phoenix. And the league is cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks. Just such nice vision from Garland there. Part of his role is finding new ways to involve his teammates.
Jones, the pass to Bull. For three, O'Neal hits a three-pointer. O'Neal's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Garland against Jones. 1:46 left in the third quarter. LeVert outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. LeVert's got 6 here in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Bull, a screen on Garland. Jones against Garland. Back to Bull. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Beal. Thompson pulls it in. The Cavaliers lead by 10. Garland looking around. Pass to Thor. The three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 52 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Bull. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Slams it down with his hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Jones. Thompson pulls it in. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. 10-point lead.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jones from outside. LeVert with a rebound. Pass to Thor. Fires the three. The shot comes out. And so it's Cleveland going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slip passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Jusuf Nurkic. Josh Okogie is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's done in at the 4.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Mobley against Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley. Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an elite scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face. Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's Wade. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that's... wow! Okay, I didn't see that coming. The speed and confidence of Mitchell on display. A master at knifing his way to the rim.
Pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Wade, defended by Dunn. Wade, the pass to Allen. Allen a screen from deep. Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Long range from the inbound. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Booker fires from way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Cavaliers lead by 18. Okoro outside. Off target from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Done. Phoenix no good that time either. Mobley with it. Durant covering. Pass to Allen. He puts up a 3. Drops in the 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Here's Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Mitchell against Durant. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Takes the 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly. Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Cavaliers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Donovan Mitchell.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Mitchell with the ball, now guarded by Booker. Okoro outside. Mobley, a screen on Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Mobley, no good. And so it's Phoenix with it. 19-point game. Outside Booker. The floater. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Mitchell on the take. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's Booker. Booker missing again.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. They've got Dunn. He's out there with Durant. Nurkic is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard position. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Prince in at the small forward position.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs. A Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo after the miss from KD. And it's Lillard missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the basket by Okogie.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about his team's plan in trying to contain Kevin Durant. He said, I don't think you can contain Kevin Durant. Our focus is trying to have him take tough shots. Hope he misses most of them. We'll see if they can put any pressure on KD tonight, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here is Lillard after the three-pointer from KD. Here's Prince, and it's Durant with the rebound.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Here's Okogie, covered by Giannis. Lopez outside. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6 from past the arc. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Giannis.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Here's Booker. The rebound by the Bucks. 4-on-3 break. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Great timing by Booker, setting up his teammate for success.
Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak. But I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Fades. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 4. Lillard, the pass to Prince. And the dunk by Prince.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Dunn with a screen on Middleton. And Booker kicks to KD. Good. A nice assist from Booker. KD's got 6 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Durant for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Lillard misses.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Yep, that one goes.
Durant commands so much attention. Part of the reason why he had a wide open teammate there.
Now here's Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Gets a very good look and converts.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. Cavaliers. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
The kick out to Lopez. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Lillard, right side. Good on the triple. He's got 6.
Lillard keeps the defense honest by spacing them out from the corner.
Booker outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Suns on top. They're up by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
The post pair, the long-time duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Lopez, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. That one drops for him. Every year, Craig, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. Giannis against Nurkic. Yenta goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo. Phoenix has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Booker against Middleton. Devin Booker attacking. Makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and the 3-ball is good. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
For 3, Booker, offensive rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Shoots the 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Nurkic with his first shot attempt, and the Suns miss again.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Booker with no one around, and the Suns miss again.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Lillard. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
For 3, Durant. Lillard with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing.
Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
You love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And here's Booker from the arc. Drills it from outside. Booker's got 5 now.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Bol, a screen on Lillard. It's good from long range. Now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
Staggering accuracy from Beal. Goes up from deep range and makes a tough shot look easy.
Lillard attacking, and the shot is good. Lillard's got 12 now in this quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Over in the corner, Allen. Three-pointer. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lillard surveying the D. 2 points. That one goes. And the Bucks lead by 3.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
On the court for the Suns, Tyus Jones out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Bol. And it's O'Neal in at the power forward position. Suns trail by 3. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you. That is room service delivery from right there for the sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Bol kicks to Jones and stolen by Wright. And it's the Bucks on the break. Trent with the wide open look. Buries the corner 3. And it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
O'Neal on the wing. Right against Jones. Back to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bol. Shoots over Portis. Bol can't hit. Bucks leading by 8. From downtown, here's Beauchamp. And it's Trent in the corner. Stolen by Jones. Here's Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
Nice hustle from Bol in transition. The big fella getting those feet up and down and able to finish in transition.
Here's Connaughton. Trent outside. Pass to Portis. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Suns.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Not too many can match up with Bol in close.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Trent. Pass to Connaughton. And Wright kicks to Connaughton. Back to Wright. The Bucks working the ball around. O'Neal outside. Off target with his 3. Bucks leading by 4. And here is Wright. Back to Portis. Fires for 3. They get it again. Pass to Connaughton. It's Trent on the wing. Here's the 3. And Bull pulls it down. Suns trail by 4. Nobody near Allen. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Portis, the pass to Wright. Fires top of the key. It's good. Wright's got his first bucket in this one. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Allen finds Bull. Back to Allen. Over Trent. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. That's 7 points for Allen. The Bucks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Beauchamp. The kick out to Wright. Connaughton against Beal. Connaughton passes to Portis. There's the triple. Drains the three-pointer. Portis has got 5.
Does not shoot many from out there, but Portis makes them at a decent clip.
Suns trail by 5. Jones looking for an opening. O'Neal passes to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Wright throws it down hard.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. The Bucks on top, up. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Prince in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Now, here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Lillard's got 22 points.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Giannis kicks to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard. Four on the shot clock. There's the steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
What a nice solo performance by Okogie. Bursting out ahead of the pack for a one-man fast break.
Here's Giannis. The kick out to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Lillard finds Middleton. Back to Lillard. Prince setting a pick for Lillard. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T. He really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Lillard from outside. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Suns trail by 7. Outside for Durant. Dunn with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point territory. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Lillard, the pass to Giannis. Back to Lillard. Another shot. No good there. Durant with some nice D. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Dunn shot's good.
Well, you can rely on Durant to do it all. I mean, he'll produce on his own, but he also works really hard to find his team shots as well.
Lillard outside. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
Outside, KD. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own. It's no good. Lillard outside. For the 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Jacks up a 3. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Durant.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. This guy relishes the moment.
Traps in the train.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
I'm not quite ready to go there yet, but it certainly sounds like the crowd is with you on that idea.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. It's up a 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Milwaukee.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lillard.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
It's Prince on the wing. Hits it from three-point range. Prince has got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Some good competition, but the home team. Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up for great.
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game. Hello, basketball fans. Grant looking at these. Two teams. My attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And the Cleveland starting five. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. In the backcourt, it's Mitchell and LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Strength, athleticism, Donovan Mitchell in the paint, quite comfortable, folks.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Allen.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
From deep, Mitchell. Rebounded by the Bucks. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's Lillard. The 3 is up.
I tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good getting after it.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. The Bucks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title.
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Lillard finds Portis. Out to Lillard. Stolen by Mitchell. Here we go. For 3. He drops it from range. Mitchell's got 8.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
It's right on the wing. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And Mobley gets it to go.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Portis outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Middleton outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Portis against Allen. Portis gets the bucket.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
The drive by Mitchell. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Now here's Lillard. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3. 6 points for him. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Pass to LeVert. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Karis LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice move. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. The 3, here's Lillard. Offensive rebound. Right, the pass to Portis. Lillard outside. Portis with a screen on Mitchell. Lillard, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Outside for LeVert. There's the triple. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Now Antetokounmpo. Right outside. Portis with a screen on LeVert. Right, the pass to Portis. Oh, sweet move. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
As always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Damian Lillard out there with DeLon Wright. And it's Portis in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Portis with it. Now LeVert defending. And here's Wright from the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Wright against Mitchell. And that's a foul. Called on DeLon Wright. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Hot off the drive. Mitchell.
Boy, if he's got momentum, we better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Right against LeVert. Antetokounmpo outside. 3-pointer. Yes, sir. Giannis showing the range.
What a pretty pass from DeLon Wright. This guy can play 1 or 2, but that passing ability is important at either position.
Mobley on a screen. Puts it up. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Middleton passes to Lillard. Over LeVert. The shot by Lillard, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Allen with a screen on Wright. Allen outside. Over Wright. Allen can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
And the shot's good.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team spacing.
Okoro outside. Mobley is screen on Middleton. The three from Okoro. Cleveland gets it back. Back to Mitchell. It's LeVert on the wing. Hounded by Wright. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. The shot by LeVert, no good. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's Portis, high post. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Antetokounmpo for three. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
For three, here's Lillard. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland leading by 3. LeVert passes to Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And another miss by Milwaukee. Cleveland has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
They need this. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Okoro outside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What an incredible athlete this guy is. Okoro rises up and finishes with force.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Lopez. Here's Beauchamp. Lopez, the screen to the left wing. All alone. It's rebounded by Wade.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And the first half now in the books. Cavaliers ahead, up 7. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
To the center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Now, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
On the court for the Cavaliers. They've got Dean Wade, Sam Merrill out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Thompson in at the center position. Garland for 3. Green with the defensive effort. The Bucks trail by 7. This one for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Cavaliers ball.
Here's Garland. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Garland's got his first points of the night.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
And here's Lopez from the arc. Fires in the triple.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
The three is up. Garland, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
You know, for a swingman, Trent has good size and is a sturdy, strong presence to us.
Oh, B.A., he sure is. He can make an impact on the defensive end with the attributes you just talked about. Not only can he be a stopper, though, let's remember, this guy can get hot as a shooter. You better look out. He can get on a heater. Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
And it's Green missing. Cleveland leading by 8. And here's Garland. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Beauchamp. And he gets that one.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Garland, the pass to Strus. Sinks it from distance. Strus has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Trent outside. Garland comes with the double team. Back to Green. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, we know Trent Jr. can flat shoot the basketball, but he has to balance that with his passing. Nice delivery there.
And it's Garland on the drive. The open shot by Thompson. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 9. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Green, the pass to Beauchamp. From downtown, drills it from deep. Beauchamp's got 5 now.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Outside Strus, beyond the arc.
Cavaliers foul. Dean Wade. First personal foul.
The Bucks trail by 6. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Merrill, right side. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Merrill's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Lopez finds Trent. Lopez, the screen. Here's Beauchamp. Pass to Lopez. Trent from long range. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
It's inexcusable to let Trent Jr. get room and space from the corner 3. He's just too dangerous. You got to make him put it on the deck.
Garland, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Thompson with a screen. Wade, that's good.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Trent, the pass to Green. Back to Trent. There's the 3. Tipped. And now the Cavaliers on the break. From deep, Strus. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. And now it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
We have seen from Darius Garland, he has a real talent for making his teammates look good. Pretty pass there. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
Left side, Strus with 4 on the clock. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the...
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Cleveland on top, up by 10. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Green. He's out there with Gary Trent. Brooke Lopez is out there with Jackson. And it's Beauchamp in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. Outside Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Lillard. LeVert goes against Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll.
Here's Lillard. Lillard converting inside.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. And here's LeVert for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. Got it. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. The 3-ball. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Portis, the pass to Lillard. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish. Wow.
Basket counts.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
And it's Lillard penetrating. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Out to Portis. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Right against Mitchell. Mitchell down low.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Antetokounmpo up top. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. 3-pointer. It's stolen by Wright. Now here's Middleton. Lillard outside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Now Mobley. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. 1:33 left in the 4th. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The drive by Lillard. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Mitchell.
And these shots demonstrate how locked in Lillard is. Just embracing the challenge of scoring on physical defenders.
Out to Mobley. This one for 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Bucks trail by 6.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Pass to right. Back to Lillard. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
Okoro on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Cleveland again missing. Here's Milwaukee. It's been 8 unanswered for them. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro.
Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that brings him within 2 here. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Out to Mobley. Cash!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Portis outside. Back to Lillard. Portis with a screen on Mitchell. Back to Portis to tie it up. He connects! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied!
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
Mobley finds LeVert. Oh, no good! We're headed for overtime. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here's Mitchell in the backcourt. It's Mitchell and LeVert. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop and the harm.
Mitchell, no good on the free throw. Middleton with a screen on LeVert. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Out to Portis to take the lead. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
From deep, Mobley. Damian Lillard with the rebound. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
The long strides of Giannis help him get down the court fast. A lethal player in transition.
And Mitchell with the slam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Lillard against Mitchell. Antetokounmpo outside. And stolen by Mobley. On the break. Mobley, a screen on Middleton. They get it back. Here's Allen. Can't get it to fall. Allen's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Ooh, it's stolen away. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Pass to Portis. Lillard with the ball. The 3 ball. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. The shake. And a nice layup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 here in the quarter.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. Here's Wright. Out to Portis. Pass to Lillard. Portis with a screen on Mitchell. Clock at 6. Portis, the pass to Lillard. Middleton from the outside. And connects from downtown.
Now, if you're the defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
Mobley, a screen on Wright.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Darius Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Into the Cavaliers, number 10, Darius Garland.
Lillard against Mitchell. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Wright. It's good!
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
Garland with the ball. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. They pick off the pass. Timeout. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Wade. The three from Okoro. Another tie. And we're going to have a second overtime. And we'll return shortly. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to lay down. Mobley against Antetokounmpo. Out to Portis. It's Wright on the wing. Shoots. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Lillard against Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. And another miss by Milwaukee. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Down low. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Portis, the pass to Wright. Mitchell against Lillard. Launches a three. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wright against Garland. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Here's Okoro. And right on target. And the Cavaliers lead by 4. And the Bucks shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Antetokounmpo. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Portis. 6 to shoot. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard after getting bumped. Now Garland. Mobley, a screen on Lillard. Garland looking around. And he buries it. And here's Lillard. With the drive. Money!
Oh, wow. What a dangerous move on that drive. I mean, when Dame is coming in strong, it is so tough to stop.
Mitchell. Out to Garland. Allen with a screen on Lillard. And it's Garland on the drive. Allen outside. Boy, Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Now here's Okoro. That shot is off. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Middleton outside. Back to Lillard. Middleton with a screen on Garland. It's Middleton on the wing. Tries to save it. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this...
Jay, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. No good from Booker.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, TA?
Well, Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Mobley. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell.
Shooting while in rhythm. Good to see Mobley firing with no hesitation.
Booker outside. For three. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns core group had some growing pains in that first season, but look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns.
Now here's Allen. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. Now here's Mitchell. Defense. Put it down!
Wow! My gracious, way to get up. Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You can tell with that smile on his face. Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
The three from KD. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Garland. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's a Okoro. They grabbed their own miss. Kicks it out to Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 5 now.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Booker looking around. Allen for the three. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland leading by 6. Here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Okoro with it. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. 1:49 left to play in the first.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick-and-roll game, and he's improved his distance from 3. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D-Wade with a better jumper.
It's tipped. Now Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Pass to Okoro. With the screen for Okoro. Here's Allen. He tries for 3. Rebound by Nurkic. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Allen for the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist on the night. Screen by Nurkic. Fader on the way, and Booker is good for 3.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that 3-point answer.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. He can't get it to go. Suns trail by 9. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul.
3rd team foul.
Cavaliers on D. Here's Okogie. Still yet to score. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. Stolen by Mitchell.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers ahead. Up by 9. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. Here's Booker. The Cavaliers making the shot. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
A nice shot by Mobley.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Okogie for 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Garland against Booker. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. No good on the 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
For 3, Booker connects from 3-point range. Booker's got 8.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
And coming in is a floor-spacing 2 guard. How impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the point?
And it's not just the rate of assists. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage.
Here's Okoro. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
3-point field goal.
Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Allen's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. A 3-pointer, no good. And KD's got the ball here for the Suns. The powerful flush by Durant.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
Mitchell outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for Cleveland.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Beal against Mitchell. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The high post shot, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Cleveland leading by 13, 3-on-3. LeVert against Beal. Now here's LeVert. He's tightly guarded. They get the rebound. And it's Thompson with the jam.
This is what Thompson does best. His aggressiveness on the boards is what makes him a valuable player.
Beal finds Dunn. Good D by Thompson. Cleveland's gone 4-7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. Merrill. Cleveland gets it back. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Takes a three. Thompson passes to Strus. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. Strus has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Cleveland holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. A three-point shooting. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Royce O'Neal is out there with Dunn. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Bol. And it's Jones in at the one. And from undrafted to journeyman to starter, Richard, you got to admire stories like Royce O'Neal's.
It's motivational, Kevin. Just because you don't get drafted doesn't mean you can't make it to the NBA, which is exactly what O'Neal has done.
There's Beal with the three. Buries it from three-point range. Beal's got his first 3 points of the game.
Beal wastes no time getting those 3 points back.
Here's Merrill. He's covered by Beal. Pass to LeVert. Cleveland moving the ball around. Sinks the triple. Strus has got his third bucket of the night.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
It's Jones on the way. He's defended by Merrill. O'Neal dishes to Beal. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Pass to Thompson, and here's LeVert. There's the triple. Now Merrill. Fires the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Merrill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Bol, a screen on LeVert. And Beal kicks to Bol. Back to Beal. LeVert grabs the miss. And it's Wade with the ball for Cleveland. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. There's the double team with Bol. And Wade slams it in.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Dunn sets a screen for Beal. And finished off by Beal.
And that's how you finish at the rim. Beal leaving no room for error.
LeVert from outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert. Frank, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Cleveland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Sam Merrill with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Beal, the pass to Dunn. And he lays it straight in. Dunn's got his first 2 points.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
From deep, And that's good. Karis LeVert for 3.
Three-point field
It's
goal.
been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Outside, Jones. Bowles setting the pick for Jones. With the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Beal against LeVert. Wade a screen on Jones. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Beal dishes to Jones. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They get it back. Out to Thompson. Shoots a 3. And Bull pulls it down. Phoenix has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. The Cavaliers leading by 23. It's Strus on the wing. For the 3, buries the long-range jumper. Strus has got 9 points now in just the second half.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's Cleveland, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been active. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Out of bounds.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Nurkic. Count it. Nurkic has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Suns.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Mitchell outside. No good on the triple.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Booker outside. Just 5 on the clock. Nurkic, 18 feet out. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Mobley. Okoro setting the pick for Mobley. Nailed from three-point land.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
And a deep 3 from Booker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And stolen by Booker. From past the arc, hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mobley wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And here's Booker from the arc. Offensive rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Shoots. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
You can tell Mitchell loves finding shots. He never gets tired of working against the defense.
And Booker kicks to Durant. Shoots over Mobley. Suns keep it alive. Nurkic the pass to Okogie. Buries it down low. Okogie's got his first bucket of the night.
Great dish from Nurkic there. He really has a sixth sense for those reads.
Bounce pass from Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Takes the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Okogie misses. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell against Allen. Launches it. And Donovan Mitchell gets the three.
Okay, Spider's showing his range way back there.
Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And here's Booker from the arc. Mobley with the rebound. And here are the Cavaliers now. Lets it go from deep. Okoro shot is off. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside for KD. This one for three. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
Mobley the pass to Allen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Now, here's Mitchell. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Fair share of... veterans on their roster spread.
Yeah, a lot of guys coming into this one, BA, just ready for what the game offers up. They have young guys that are watching and getting experience from observation. But the guys on the court tonight, they're going to understand where it is that this game in a 6-minute stretch can be taken advantage of, and that could be the difference in the win.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. As always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Damian Lillard out there with DeLon Wright. And it's Lopez in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Lillard. Pass to Middleton. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Allen. Middleton against Booker. And that one's good. Middleton.
Staying confident in the paint. Middleton does a good job sinking that one.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Lopez. Count it from distance. Lillard's got 6.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line break.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim. And not just a volume shooter. Lillard, very accurate.
Nurkic a screen on right. Booker missing again.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
They get it back. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the bucket. Middleton's got his second basket.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Middleton looking around. Pulls up. Rebounded by Nurkic.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Nurkic. Booker for 3. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night.
So good at finishing around the gaps in the defense, and when Booker gets into space, let it fly.
A shot by Lillard, no good. Suns trail by 4. Kogi on the wing. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. That one goes in.
Well, he's got great sight lines, Giannis does, especially where he gets the ball. So he surveys the court, takes a good picture, and makes a great pass.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. Pass to Durant. Takes the 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, guarded by Durant. Shot from the top of the key. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Durant with it. Now Wright defending. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Bucks leading by 8. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Oh, denied by Durant.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
Lopez, the screen on Booker. And it's right missing. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 10-point game. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. They push it up 4 on 3. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
Booker for 3, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been off.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Milwaukee out in front, up 11. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Grayson Allen is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. It's stolen by Nurkic. Booker against Middleton. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. For 3, here's Lillard. Durant pulls it in.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator in Kevin Durant. You hit a 3, you know he's coming back at you.
Oh, they get a hand on it. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe. But although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in the real game.
And Booker with the jam.
And Booker just keeps shaking him. He's a scoring machine.
Lillard passes to Middleton. Lillard, a screen on Allen. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Excellent D there from Booker.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Durant. Rebound, Milwaukee. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot off the mark. Nurkic with some nice D. For 3, Allen. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Lopez. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Lopez has gotten his first basket of the night. Booker looking around.
2 minutes
to the inside. KD jams it straight down.
Yeah, not going to get over on KD here. If you give him a chance to attack the basket, he'll be at the rim.
For 3, here's Lillard. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Durant. Takes a 3. Oh, the response. Durant.
And Durant the purest shooters in the league.
Now here's Lillard. Defense is right there. Knocks it loose. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Puts it up from 12. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Allen.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Kicks it out to Middleton. Fires the 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
If he's making shots like that, the teammates want to feed that confidence. Middleton with a sweet stroke.
Here's Booker. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 now. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Lillard. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
And Damian Lillard can just create any time with the ball handling skills he possesses.
Looking to win the run. And they recover it. Tries again. Nurkic. Allen outside. Clock at 6. Here's Okogie. Rejected by Lopez. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Bucks on top. They lead by 11. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
38. Thanks.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the 3rd quarter here on 2K Sports. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Bobby Portis out there with Prince. Then it's Green, then it's Jackson, and it's Trent in at the 2-guard position. The Bucks leading by 8, and no matter if he starts or is a reserve, Tyus Jones always takes care of the ball, Brent.
The incredibly low turnover numbers throughout his career. This is the kind of guy that coaches put implicit trust in to run their offense. He will continue to find ways to be part of any rotation throughout his NBA career.
Beal gets the bucket. Beal's got his first 2 points.
And that shows the toughness of the guard, Bradley Beal, just powering through.
Green for 3. Drains the triple. And the Bucks lead by 12.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Back to Beal. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Jackson for 3. Pass to Trent. From deep 3-point land. Kept alive. Outside for Green. Now Portis. And stolen by Bol. Here's Dunn. And it's Bol with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the 3rd quarter. Portis outside. Back to Green. The 3 is up. Unloads. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Suns trail by 12. Here's Bol. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Bol's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Prince. Trent against Beal. Outside, Green. Jackson outside. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Bull grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Out to Beal. Bull up top. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Dunn. No good from outside. The Bucks leading by 9. Inside. And Prince with the bucket on the assist by Jackson.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Beal outside. Puts up a deep three. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Trent from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Trent's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. And so Trent will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Portis, the pass to Jackson. Here's Green. It's Prince on the wing. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop. The Suns have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. It's good. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
The Suns trail by 12. Outside O'Neal. Launches it. Nails it from 3.
Hey, but D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
On the wing, Green. Over Jones. And it's Green missing.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Deflects the pass. Pass to Bull. Beal against Trent. There's a screen by Bull. Beal from outside. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Portis gets the bucket.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And as we in the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The Bucks on top. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Devin Booker out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Lillard passes to Lopez. Misses the 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Lillard right side. Right against Booker. 4-3. Pass to Lillard. Wide open. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Lillard's got 21 points in the game. Here's Booker. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Booker, a fantastic shooter. When he's got his feet underneath him, he's one of the best in the league.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. Middleton outside. Lillard outside. Puts up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Durant way outside. Allen, and the layup falls.
Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
To the middle. Lillard pulls down the board. The Bucks leading by 7. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And here's Wright from the arc. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
Fades and shoots. Booker can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Lets the 3 fly. And Damian Lillard gets a 3. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 13. For 3, Allen. And they'll get another chance.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Lillard against Durant. Over Lillard. The bank shot, no good. Now the Bucks with it. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Kicks it out to Middleton. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Bucks lead by 16.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Antetokounmpo surveys. Lopez, the screen on Durant. Pulls it from the top of the key. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense. And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Bucks.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Damian Lillard.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Just another part of Devin Booker's amazing offensive game. He finds wide open guys.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Fires the 3. The Suns clear it. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night. A terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
Booker's a good passer, becoming better in that area, and he knows how to work the ball around.
The 3. No luck on that one. So Milwaukee wins it, and they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.